Okay. The staff react on the first introduction of the ambassador. Beginning, they do find some doubts, some difficulties because compared in our MSP thing, it's like more for the overall compared to the service. Yes, they do have a focus on the service, but not as detailed as ambassador. So I do try to find the tune how to make it good. I mean, like suit with the rest of the team. So. Which is like we do a lot of coaching every day. I mean, like we highlighted during the briefing. So after that, yes, the ambassador part is like something that interests me because since the day one I joined retail, I realized which is like customer service is the most important. But somehow or other, I think the service is very important. The most important customer service, but our focus is like more to overall. I mean, like it's like more to basic. But this ambassador thing to give like more focus point, which is like really for the customer. So it's like really good focus, and then really, I mean, like, I really support on this. Which is like icebreaker. We ask them to start with how you icebreaker this conversation between the colleagues. So every morning they have to figure out when I look at you, what the first thing I thought about you. So they start with that. So this is how the excited start to come read the customer to break the conversation with the customer. The only thing in their mind. You want anything? You're looking for something? That is your mind. So when you want to break this conversation to be like more casual, because I always apply in my service with the customer all along, which is like conversation as a friend. That will be like more casual, because I think like if you treat the customer as a customer, so in their mind is only one. It just want the same. So if you treat the customer as your friend, because imagine something, when your friend come to the shop, you start to promoting one after another. Hey, look at this is a new one.
Exactly.
So it's like, I ask them, what do you think? Which part of they are lacking that we can improve, that is make us different. Still remember the moment which is like we have to take a photo together, everybody. Okay, but that is the first task. Okay, so I said that I have to put some excitement compare like normal photo shoot, which is like, I think like that is like so pretender, I think, in my point of view. So I put some excitement, which is like be the original photo shoot. So the theme will have to be look like hip hop thing, or maybe rappers to show the aggressive. So everybody start to, when I say that, okay, when I say that pause before we take the photo, when I say that pause, everybody have to show your pose. So I say that pause. So everybody start to really keen to do this thing. So I said that the third photo will be that performance, which is like will be in the window display. So I want you to be my queen, every single one of you. You cannot look at the cameras. You have to be like really natural, and then have to freeze yourself. Freeze yourself is something like that. So when I said pause, then everybody have to pause. So we have a very limited portion, I mean like the circle portion at the window of Stella McCartney. So I said that everybody have to squeeze your face, your body to this. So they give me a support. So I think like, that is a very cool. So there is a positive accepted all along for every single task that we try to highlight, that we expect their involvement. So far the feedback is all very positive. That means they never reject anything. They didn't say that this is a very difficult to do, even though when I say that start from today onward we have to learn to mention our name. So they start to doing it day after day. I did observe for that. So yes, for every customer, as much as they could, they will try to mention it. So they make it fun sometimes. I mean like, hi, my name is Zizi. You know, that kind of. So I think like it is a very positive.
That's good.
There's a very positive attitude. 100%, maybe 95%, they start to accept this ambassador thing as part of their routine. Then it's like no more. It's like it's not like responsibility. It's like part of something that they really want to do it. I can say that for the customer point of view is like, so far I don't have any complaint, or maybe I'm not really purposely go and ask the customer what do you think with our current service currently. I'm not really purposely go and check, but what I can say, if I compare with this 3 or 4 months ago, before the ambassador thing, I do receive some sort of complaint from the customer, which is like the staff is not really giving the enough information. The customer waits so long to get the service. I do have some of the issue that I need to settle to face the customer on the spot. But for this round, after the ambassador, I can say that I don't have to face a customer because of this service issue. That's all I can say. That is a positive sign. And then in terms of the conversion, also conversion rate of our KPI also getting improved, getting better, which is that we can consistently project about 8%, 9%, sometimes 13%. So this one is like, I think it sounds good. For me, the way I look at it as the management, it is a good, because the customer never have a complaint anymore about the service. I can say that yes, there is some of the regular customer which is that they mention that I like your team in Pavilion.
That's good.
Yeah, because they know I'm taking over to outlet Pavilion and KLCC, so they say that your team is in Pavilion is really helpful. I did receive some of the feedback, which is that maybe the customer does not really knows about the ambassador things, but they knows that we start to give a detailed service to the customer. I can say that recently I just solved one issue, which is like the customer not really happy with the Adidas logo, which is like those stickers type that come off because there is no glue. So the way we handle this progress make the customer not asking for the refund, not asking for the reject, but I mean like exchange. But what they're asking is just do something about it. I know you cannot guarantee me anything, but just give me something. So I just solved. So far, that customer is really happy with it.
Yeah.
So the customer is start to smile, and then sometimes start to give attention. I mean, like usually last time when we start to ask customer, "Are you looking for something?" They just ignore us. No, I'm just browsing.
Yeah.
So when the staff start to have more conversation, I can see the customer start to have more conversation with the staff. So it is a good sign to my staff also, because it's not being rejected all the time.
Okay. So how did the Ambassadors Club give you focus?
The Ambassador Club give me a focus on the customer. Straightforward, it is a customer. So it's not about make a sale to give the customer satisfied, then coming back with or without buying something. So get us back on the feedback. So they build our reputation as one of the employee of Adidas, and then at the same time it is a good impact to us as well, because customers start to coming back. The tools that have been given by the ambassador is only the structure, that the step by step, which is like with the details explanation, which is like not just icebreaker, and then there is an example, there is an explanation. It's really straightforward and simple and easy to understand. So I remember Sham did helping me for that. There is one incident which is I do feel a little bit frustration when I saw that this result, the recent result, which is I thought from the base result, for the previous result we can do benchmarking to do even better. But when this result coming up, I a little bit frustration, because I thought that my assistant is not really supported me, which is like I'm doing so many things to improve, but then when they not implement it in order, so by the end of the day the result is not. So Sham give me some like some motivation. So she said that don't give up, Zai, because basically you're doing good. Basically it's only the thing is sometimes. So she did give me some motivation to make me realize that I cannot simply give up just because a small little error. It can't be perfect. The core reason why I want to continue this Ambassador Club, because I said that in retail, customer service is very important. So I told you from the beginning, which is like I'm holding for this benchmark. For this principle, which is a customer is important. It's not always right. It's important to us because of the service. So no matter how much stock that you have, no matter how much good stuff on the selling floor that you have, no matter how good location you are, if you're not providing the great service, the numbers you won't show.
Okay.
So this is very important. By the end of the day, I commit for this ambassador. I really put my energy to score for the numbers, everything, because I know the service can make the difference in whatever situation.